What's going on, everybody? I figured we would do a quick live stream tonight just to hang out a little bit and obviously talk about the popularity of the Foxbody Mustang. Hope everybody likes my sweater. It's super comfortable, I can promise you. Love this thing, by the way. All right, let's go ahead and get everything popped out. Don't tell me this. I sold my Foxbody last year. I swear, right after prices go through the roof for absolute junk. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, Torque Curve, it's true, man. Now, this title is meant to be attention grabbing, but at the same time, guys, it's true. And it's not a knock against the Camaro, and it's not even a comparison between the two. Times have changed, and I think, you know, the world has been searching for a new hero car, right? And let's just be honest. I mean, these things are everywhere. They're in movies, they're in TV shows. They're going for big money now. Well, I say big money, starting to go for big money, depending on what you got. What's going on, Ford Matt 77? Yeah, fog light switch always wants to smoke. Yeah, it does. So your headlight switch on a Foxbody, I don't know what it is. There's just too much current moving through that switch. And yeah, they will, absolutely. What's going on, everybody? Let's see what we got here tonight. So the shop is a mess, so I figured we just come out here and talk. So you guys, putting on a 76 millimeter as we speak. Now that's what I'm talking about. So that's a FPV JT. What's going on, Johnny? Brian, what's up? Ryan Bass in the house. What's up, Brew? I've said a long time ago, Foxbody would be the 69 Camaro. Yes, it's true. And there again, guys, this is not a knock against a Camaro. I like Camaros as well, okay? But it is true. I mean, these cars are gaining in popularity. When I honestly thought that they would start to decline, they're shooting up. And in a sense, it doesn't make any sense. I'm going to be honest with you. But I'm glad they are, unless you're searching for one. Because if you're searching for a Foxbody, now is really not the time, or the best time, I'll say, to be trying to buy one. What's going on? From NC, we got North Carolina in the house. Mustang Guy 6501, what's up? Just Joe, what's going on? Zach, what's happening? What's up, everybody? Smitty's Bad 5.0. Thankfully, I bought my 86 before the prices went nuts. Now, we talked about this, and this isn't so much a Foxbody price thing, because I want to do a video on that again, because it makes no sense. It really doesn't. Now, we talked about the prices of Foxbodies going up a while back, a couple of years ago, when that whole Barrett-Jackson thing happened. But I don't think anybody could have predicted where they went. You know, everybody wanted to argue about the fact that these cars were junk and they'll never go up, and don't mind Barrett-Jackson and Mecum and things like that because nobody's going to pay that. Well, it just so happened they started to pay it. People started to ask it, and people started to pay it. Well, guess what? Supply and demand. That's what happens. So now the prices of these cars are starting to get ridiculous. The thing that I don't understand, if you guys want to know, is there's so damn many of these cars out here. Why are the prices the way they are? Now, they're starting to decline, obviously. People wreck them. I mean, just things like that. You know, they rust away. But there's still a lot of Foxbodies made. But either way, Sacramento, California in the house. They rebooted the performance cars in the 80s. Yeah, that's good. Hope all is going well next gen car, guys. Going to be putting a 331 in Craig's car soon. That's cool, man. I hope you guys will have it ready for Ford Takeover. I always look forward to seeing you guys there. Speaking of which, who all is going to Ford Takeover this year? I'd like to know. And let's see, I got something on my hat. Yeah. So also, which car should we bring to Ford Takeover, guys? Which car would you guys like to see at Ford Takeover this year? Love your channel, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Just insured mine for $50K. A 93 notch, black with gray, 19,000 miles on chassis. Wow, Brian, that car's worth some money. Still love the channel and still love Foxes, Jared says. Thank you so much. I got lucky on my 87 GT. I traded for a $150 pickup. Wow, that's cool, man. Yeah, you don't find that very much. Do you think Holley Systemax intake is too big for a stock car? I mean, If you plan on doing like other things to the car at some point, I would go ahead and put it on there. Are you going to expect gains out of it? Probably not see a whole lot, because your heads are going to be the major restriction at that point. But yeah, hey, if you find it and you really want the intake, slap it on there. There's a chance you might not have as much low end as what you had, but then again, I don't know. I've never tried that intake on a stock car. We will be going if nothing happens. Next gen car guys will be headed if nothing happens. So Brandon, my buddy, says that he votes for the Retro Fox. Hey, Terry K says, caught alive. I'm lottery winning. There you go. Ford Matt 77, thank you so much, man. Like I've told you before, you don't have to do that, but it's greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Brian says it has a 408 in it. So you got a very low mileage car with a 408 in it. That's pretty cool. Hope you bring the 65. I don't know. We may. We still got a ways to go. I've got a video coming out tomorrow, guys, on the Project Fox. As you can see, it is outside, and I've been doing some cleaning on it. So stay tuned for that video. Check it out tomorrow. We're going to be going over a few things that keep me motivated, and I think you guys will be surprised at this car. So now, Brutal, what do you prefer, the supercharger or turbo? Choices. Alex North asked. They both have their place, man. You cannot, in my opinion, pick one like definitively over the other. I'm sorry, I just don't think you can. A good setup turbo car is super fun. A good supercharger car that's set up right is super fun. They're just different, and there's no way you can pick a clear winner, in my opinion. Depends on, now if you're drag racing, I would say turbo for sure. Street car, you could go either way. So I don't know. I had trick flow, track heat, B-cam, and stock heads with long tubes. Ran pretty good. There you go, Jared said. So I'm trying to get mine ready for Foxtoberfest this year. Awesome. I wish I could make it. Brew, what are your favorite heads for a stock block? Man, the biggest head you can put on it, in my opinion. The biggest head you can get. Something realistic, like an 11R head. The old Canfield 192s, that's what's on this car. Any of them. Don't get caught up in port velocity and all that stuff. Just put a head on there to where, especially if you're going to continue to build the car, you know, if later on you're going to be putting a cam and, you know, headers and gears and stuff like that, just go ahead and put the heads that you really want on it. Be mindful, though, whenever you do go with some of these heads, because when you get up into the 202, 205 valves, you have to be careful on the lift of your cam with stock pistons. Typically, you can get away with a B-cam, usually no problem, with whatever head you go with on stock pistons, but you still need to measure everything out. Hey, man, I'm 16 years old. Oh, hold on, it moved on me. Hey, man, I'm a 16-year-old kid. Do you think a Fox will be a good car? All right, MX Life. My knee-jerk is no. My knee-jerk reaction to your question is no. And the reason why is because these cars are so old now, and they have electronics, right? So I'm going to go off on a tangent here just for a second. You take something like that 65 Fastback. It's a carbureted car. It can be old and still work. There's no really electronics in it to keep it from working, right? A voltage regulator and a few things like that. That's it, right? Well, with these cars being fuel injected, as they got older, they started to develop a lot of issues. If you find one that is tried and true, that's not been, you know, put away and locked up for 10 years and nobody's driven it, if you find a good driver that is a known car that has been driven back and forth to work, and you know it's a good car, I say yes, sure. Foxbodies can be daily driven, and they're a fun car if you're willing to work on them. Just know this: you're going to turn wrenches on these cars. That's just the way it is. They're going to possibly put you down beside the road somewhere at some point, and you just have to know that. You keep a few things with you, a TFI module, a couple of tools and things like that in the car with you, and you should be good to go. But I cannot sit here and tell you that this is a perfect car for a 16-year-old. I can't. If you find a really good one, then yes. What do you guys think? Sound off in the comments. Ben says he finally caught alive. Thanks to the mud, my 67 caught some damage, so I'm looking for a left fender and headlight bucket. Left fender and headlight bucket. Stand by just for a second. Are you talking about the trim ring? I don't think that's what you're talking about when you say bucket, but I do have a trim ring right here for a headlight, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, insurance would eat you up. I have Enforcers 185 on my motor right now. It's still building. What were the Enforcers? What head was that? Sounds familiar. I advise my 21-year-old brother not to get one as a daily driver for those same reasons. Yeah, I would love to sit here and tell every 16-year-old that wants one of these Foxbodies to get it. The reality is, unless you have a lot of money, you're going to end up getting one that needs a lot of work. And I don't want it to leave a bad taste in your mouth. Maybe do this. Maybe pick up a good daily driver, something cheaper than what you maybe normally would have bought. Something cheap that's dependable, and then pick you up a Foxbody as a project car or something like that. I think you would probably be happier depending on your budget. If you've got 15 grand, you can buy a nice Foxbody for 15 grand. You probably would be okay. But then again, you never know. I need that too. Okay, which side is this? This is going to be the passenger side right here. You need the passenger side. Is that the one you need? Purple GT22. How are you doing, Brutal? Hope all is well. Doing pretty good, guys. I still have my moments. I'm still going through some stuff, but everything is going pretty good. How much? I don't really know. All this stuff is actually my dad's, but I'm sure he could probably let go of that. But I'll get up with you. Send me an email at brutalvlogs@gmail.com, and we'll come up with something. Maybe just pay shipping on or something like that. They will get away from you if you don't know how to handle them. Yes. So Christopher, you are correct. So these Foxbodies, they don't come with a lot of power from the factory. People used to laugh at them and say they didn't make any power, this and that. Yeah, but they're a light car, and they're actually very torquey. So for somebody, now the automatic cars are a lot more forgiving. A 5-speed car with a gear and things like that, yeah, they can really hurt you. There's no traction control in these cars, so there's that. What's up, Brutal? Cold down yonder? Nah, not really, Sean. It's probably high 50s right now, something like that. I just knew that the temperature was so down here in the south, like it'll be warm, it'll be 70 degrees, and then we'll get in the 30s overnight, and it drops almost instantly as soon as the sun starts to go down. Would somebody like a black cat? Because I'm about to this thing gonna have to go one side, go. I'm not a cat person, guys. I'm sorry. I know some of y'all are, but I'm not a cat person. Auto cars are turds, Jared. They are turds, but man, there's something to be said about a good automatic, good AOD car. The Project Fox that we have is probably going to stay AOD for a while. Already did when it freaked out, man. What's up, man? Great channel. I do appreciate it. I'm super interested in that Pinto for real. I never asked for anything you don't want to get rid of. Yeah, man. Sorry, nothing is for sale out there, guys. That's why I don't like doing videos out there. Nothing's for sale. I'm sorry. People don't understand it, but some of you do understand it. It's things that my dad owns. They're actually, all that stuff's my dad's. It's not mine. The only thing that's mine is that white car, the white Foxbody, but he likes to have that stuff. Just because he likes to have it. None of it's for sale. There's a couple junk cars that will be hauled off, like the old Grand Marquis and Carmen Ghia and Volkswagen. You know, he'll just have somebody come haul that off, but the rest of that stuff's just going to stay. Meow. Yeah, I know, right? So, where's Andrew's B-Cam car? So, Ladarius, his car is at home. He's just been so busy and just honestly not been super interested in it. So, it's still sitting at home right now. But we got to get that car back out and do some stuff with it. I'm laughing. Decline double-digit offers for my 91. They don't understand the value of my blood, sweat, and tears. That's true, Mike. So we all have a different number in our head for our cars. We put a lot of time and a lot of effort into these things, and and that's probably some of it nowadays. A lot of people have held on to these cars for years and years, and they put a lot of money into them over the years and a lot of time. And it's really hard to get rid of a car that you've had for 10, 12 years or longer, and you've slowly restored or put money in, and now you've got a really nice car. People see it and they say, okay, well, I'd give you $9 grand for it. Yeah, well, I mean, the reality is a car like that these days $13,000, $14,000, $15,000 now, and up from there. So when you're going to get a coupe, I'm not really a coupe guy, man. I'm just not a coupe guy. I don't really like the coupes. They're okay, they look good, but I would never pay the money for a coupe. And this is where I have my opinion versus everybody else. I think the GTs will make a comeback, and they will pull more money than the coupes later on. You can almost bank on that, and I have my reasons for it, simply because there were less GTs made than coupes. I think anyway. You guys may correct me if I'm wrong there now, but the thought process is true though. The coupes, you could get those with 4 cylinders and what else. The GTs were only a V8 option, right? The ground effects on these cars suck. They're really hard to keep straight. They rust out in the corners because of that, because the ground effects hold all that stuff, and they hide rust damage and things like that. So my point is, there will be less nice GTs on down the line than there are coupes. So I feel like at some point your GT will surpass the coupe again, like they did whenever they first come out. Now, obviously I don't know that, but I feel like that's the case, because typically your more expensive car from the factory, whenever, like if you look back 30, 40, 50 years, the cars with the most options will pretty much always be worth more. But there is a transition period, which is what we're going through, I think, right now with the Foxbodies, of where the coupes are just selling for big money. And that's cool. I have nothing against them. They're just not my cup of tea. And I know that probably upsets a lot of people, if you have a coupe, but don't take offense to it. I do like them. I can't pay the money for them. Thoughts on so Matthew Largo says, thoughts on a 5.0 327 stroked. So we were talking about that. What would it take to get to a 327? Is that like 20 over? I don't know. We were talking about that. Sorry for bringing it up. No, man, it's good. Look, Terry, hey, nobody take offense to anything that I say, right? When I tell you that none of that stuff's for sale, I'm just letting everybody know. That's why I don't like doing those videos, is because you see stuff you want and you think, well, hey, I'll buy it. It's just sitting there, but none of it's for sale. But please don't take offense to that. You definitely didn't offend me. Stock bore 331. Okay, so a stock bore 331. Yeah, man, that'd be cool. The only problem with that is if you do mess it up, then you have to buy, more pistons, essentially. And that's why I don't like anytime you pull an engine out of a car and you're going to rebuild it, I always say go 30 over. And the reason being is because you have options at that point, right? If you mess your engine up and it's stock bore, yeah, you can bore it, but then you got to come back and you got to buy your pistons and all that stuff again. So GT is the best looking with black Cobra wheels. Neo Mustangs. This guy. We got Neo in the house. T-Top Thomas, what's going on? Hey, 5 Point Joe says, hey, I made the live chat. 351 swap is always the way to go. 351 swap really is the way to go, to be honest with you. Cubic inch is cubic inch, and a 351 will make basically the same power as a 347 stroker, and we know how we love a 347, or how they make power at least. So yeah, man, a 351 really is the way to go. Let's see, find me a Clove Brown 5.0 5-speed notch, and I will pay a ridiculous amount of money. Yeah, man, everybody's got their thing. So it's just, you know, it's just me, man. I don't know. Let's see. Neo is in the house. Let's see. All right, so I want to do a giveaway tonight. You guys are interested in a giveaway? Let me go over here and grab something. All right, so we're gonna do a couple giveaways. I've got a little decal pack here, something small my wife just put together. It's got about 4 or 5 decals in it, and we'll go ahead and do a giveaway on that. So we got Handling in the house. What's going on? Andrew over at Handling Motorsports. Let's see. So what? I want everybody else's thoughts on that. Look, you don't have to agree with me. Please don't agree with me just to do it. But do you think that the GTs will go up in value? And do you think they will at least, if nothing else, rival the notchback in years to come? Now, that may take another 10 years for that to happen. But I do feel like that's going to happen just because of the rarity of the GTs and the rarity of finding a nice one. I'll say that. So what do you guys think about that? Real Fox addicts, Foxbody addicts, what's going on? How hard would it be to swap into a 4i? It's not hard at all. Lewis, you can swap a 4i bumper on one of these cars pretty easy. You do have to change the hood though, and the front fenders, I think that's right? The front fenders. Well, you don't have to, I don't think, but you run into some issues with doing that. Like if you're wanting to convert, let's say you have this car and you want to convert it to a 4i car, and see, I love the 4i windows, the quarter windows, but you can't put 4i windows in this car. You can put that quarter glass in a 4i car. There's a piece back there that is in the way or either missing. I can't remember. Some of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, but you can go with a 4i car, you can put that glass in it, but you can't put, without modification, the 4i with like the louvers and the little cell panel and all that in those cars. And that's one of my favorite parts about it. Ooh, let's see that Godzilla swap. I wish we could. Cleveland or Windsor? I still would go 351 Windsor all day over Cleveland. Timothy, welcome to the GT package. Thank you so much. And that is a good time to remind you guys that we do have a membership that you can join. And with the membership, you guys get early videos. So all of my members that are current members, let them know, that you get those videos, so let's see. It's kind of weird because sometimes you'll get a video 2 days early before it comes out. And then there's other times you might get it 2 hours before. But I hope everybody that are members right now enjoy it. And I'm actually going to do something special for the members tonight because I've not done it yet, and it is just time. Those guys really helped me out. So yes, click that join button. I've got a coupe that doesn't hurt my feelings. See, Bama 5.0 knows. Doesn't hurt his feelings. I think the order of value will be featured when the features, hold on. I think the order of value will be featured cars, then notches, then GT. See, I just don't think the notches can hold on to that. Maybe they do. I just don't see a reason for it, I guess, is my thing. And guys, look, I've owned notches, okay? So don't kill me. It's not that I hate them. I've owned notches. I just would think that the GTs at some point, it's probably going to take a while, though. Probably will. But either way, yes. So Mustang Guy 6501 says that he loves being a member. Yes. And if you look, and you'll notice, congratulations, by the way, to the guys with the gold fox heads. So if you're looking in the comment section right now and you see the gold fox heads, those guys have been a member for what now? I think I set it up for, was it 6 months? I think it's 6 months. So they have been a member the longest. And the head color changes the longer you're a member. So I absolutely believe a nice GT will demand more down the road Yes, nice condition are getting hard to find without broken ground effects. So purple GT, that's all I'm trying to say is at some point I think that will be the case. Be sure to hit that like button. Handling Motorsports in the house. What's up, Brutal and chat? So Treetop Tom says, what's up, everybody? What's the difference between 302 HO and non-HO? The heads were different. Roller motor. There's a lot of difference between HO and non-HO motor. So Jared says there were less 5.0 notches than any other Foxbody, and that may be true, but I don't know that there were less notches, period. But I get what you're saying, because the 5.0 notches are the ones that are pulling the money, so there is that. Let's see, what do you recommend for heads cam intake setup on a budget? So 91 Notch asked, I would, it all really depends on what you want to do. If you just want sound and a little bit of power, I'll always recommend something like a B cam, E cam, Trick Flow Stage 1, Anderson cam with a set of GT40P heads. If you can stand the aggravation of the angle of the spark plugs. GT40P heads or just GT43 bar heads. Or just look around, find you a nice set of older AFR 165s, something like that. Really anything over your stock head's going to be better. So that's kind of what I would go for. As far as intake goes, the Explorer intakes, you can do a little bit of work to them and really have something. It just depends, guys. It really just depends. I hate throwing out a combination like that because some people hate those combinations and they don't want to hear anything about an alphabet cam. But there's a lot of people out there that really do, because it's so easy to acquire, and it will help your car and it will run better if you do all of them. You can't just put a cam in the car and expect it to run better. Typically, they run worse. And the GT will probably go up in value in 5 years opposed to the next 10 years. But yeah, possibly so. Coupes were made the most in '79. Wow. Damn, Neo, I didn't know it was that many. Are you saying there was 396,000 of them? Is that right? Holy crap. Hatches the shit, yeah. GT40 iron, B-cam, Explorer intake. There you go. Jared said it. That's pretty much the same combination that I was trying to put out. So check out Neo Mustangs for great budget heads, cam intake ideas. Yep. So Neo's got a lot of information on that. I'm going to pretty much always just tell you whatever you can afford to get your hands on. I don't think that there's one best combination out there, because there's always something better, right? It depends on how much money you want to spend. I'm building a 460 for my 68 Galaxy 500. What's your thoughts on big blocks? TJ, I love big blocks. Love them. We've got a couple 460s. Our Mach 1 has a 460 in it. And we've got a 429 police interceptor motor over there as well. Love them. A big block just makes sense, right? They're going to make more power. They're going to make more torque. That's just the way it is. These small blocks, I love them. The only reason that I do the small block thing is because it's what comes in these cars. And it's just easier to use what you already have. If I could just have it, if I had a choice, okay, and somebody would just magically drop in whatever motor I wanted, it would be a big block pretty much every time for me. But some of these small blocks can make some big power too. Yeah, that's right. Cheapo aluminum heads or GT40, Neo says. It's going to be better than your stock heads. GT40s run great on my setup. Man, GT40s they're ridiculous. And it's weird to me because you think, okay, well, a GT40 came on an Explorer, it came on a Cobra, a 93 Cobra, and they weren't like lightning fast, right? They weren't that fast of a vehicle. But for some reason, when you throw a nice little cam and you throw some roller rockers on there and some exhaust and an intake, they work, guys. And they really work good if you clean them up a little bit. So, all right, so let's do a quick giveaway. Let's do an LMR gift card giveaway. You guys ready? I don't even know what we got. Let's see. Let's just do hashtag LMR. Hashtag LMR. You guys go right now. I'll randomly pick a winner. So yeah, they came on first gen Lightning too. Yes, I'm going to Ford Takeover for sure. Hashtag LMR. Just got an Explorer upper intake on my 93 notch. We'll let this run for a minute. Real Foxbody Addict says he'll be there. Cool. Yeah, I hope to meet a lot of you guys there at Ford Takeover. I am so looking forward to it. Like, I'm just chomping at the bit, if you will, to go. Hope everything is well, buddy. Yes, it is. Everything's good on my end. Guys, I do appreciate it. Let's see. All right, I've seen a couple people already enter. So Real Foxbody Addict says he thinks that I'm the only YouTuber that he hasn't met yet. Well, I will be there, and I don't consider myself a YouTuber. I'm just a guy with a camera, just like you all. If I can find parts, I'm going to do my best. Good deal. LMR, my brother. All right. All right, guys, let's go ahead and chill out on it. I'm going to go through, pick a winner real quick. All right. Okay, here's the start. I may not even pick anything the first time, but we'll see. Bravo, man. So, Bravo, man, congratulations. You are the winner of a $50 gift card to LMR. So, you won a $50 gift card. If you will, just go ahead and hit me up at brutalvlogs@gmail.com. brutalvlogs@gmail.com. And I'll get that information out to you tonight, so you can go ahead and order whatever you want to tonight, okay? I'm trying to think what cards we have, and let me check something real quick. You guys talk amongst yourself real quick, like. Let's see what we got here. I need to see how I set them up this time. Is not what I need right there. All right. Let's see. How did I break this up? Okay. All right. I got it now. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 more card giveaways. All right, so the next giveaway is only gonna be for members. So guys, if you're not a member, don't even bother to enter. I've got to do something for them guys. I hope you understand. They have been here for me for a long time. We got some long time members. So we're gonna do a quick member giveaway, and then we'll get back to you guys. All right, so members only. Members only. Let's do it. Hashtag LMR. Let's get it. You got to have a fox head by your name to win. Fox head by your name. If you're not a member, you cannot enter to win. There we go. Come on, format. Members only. Get after it, guys. Come on. I love it. Look at all those green names there. Good deal. What's a member? So you can join. There is a join button. I'll show you guys right here. I'll give it a second to catch up so I know you can see. There's a join button right there that you can click, and you can become a member on the channel. So that's how that works. All right. Well, give you guys a second. Hey, we got Nikki in the house. Nikki and JJ, what's going on? There's Jimmy right there. All right. All right, that's it. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pick a winner. Now look, I'm probably I'm gonna jack this all up because it's not you'll see. All right, let's go here. Let me see. Let me get up here. Green names only. That is actually, yep. Nikki, you almost got it, but that is going to be Mustang Guy 6501. Mustang Guy 6501, you were the closest. You won a $50 gift card to LMR. So there you go. Nikki, so close. So close. All right, Mustang Guy 6501, congratulations, brother. You're going to email me anyway, so go ahead and email me tonight, and I'll get you that $50 gift card. He's going to try to beat me. I'll go ahead and get that, yeah. So, cool. Yeah, wow, thanks, man. No problem. Congratulations. So, let's do, did we do the, no, we didn't do the decal pack yet. So let's go ahead and do hashtag decal. Hashtag decal. So go ahead and do that now. We'll do this giveaway as well. Hashtag decal. So we'll let this go for a second. And there was a something I really, let me just step back real quick. Okay, well, you guys continue on. You do your thing, okay? I wanted to show you this car after I cleaned it up. Okay, now all this is going to be in the video tomorrow, so I don't want to like spoil everything. But man, this thing really cleaned up nice. I know it's all in primer, but got a couple pieces and body panels, got the tail lights and all that stuff just in there for right now. But this is a really straight car, guys, and I am tickled to death. Show you guys a sneak peek at the interior. Look at that. That is not bad, guys. That is not bad at all. Ooh, yeah. So I was pretty excited about that, to be able to get this car cleaned up and get it out and drive it a little bit today. So that'll be in tomorrow's video. All right, let's go ahead and do this. I'm always a winner with a family like this. Absolutely, Nikki. That's what it's all about. Thank you so much. Oh, look at that. So this is another thing. So I think it's once a month you get to type in a word or a comment like this, and it gets highlighted because you're a member, right? So that's another perk that you get. You get a highlighted comment. Okay, let's do this. Ooh, wow, there's a lot of, wow. Let me get it to the top. All right, here we go. That is going to be 5 Point Joe. So 5 Point Joe, you won the little decal pack, courtesy of Brutal. So there again, brutalvlogs@gmail.com. Go ahead, email me tonight, 5 Point Joe, and we will get you hooked up with your little decal pack. And I'm sure if I can find anything else, I'll throw it in there for you. How about that? All right, guys, we got one more giveaway, but first I want to talk a little bit more about this whole, the Foxbody is the, new 69 Camaro. What do you guys think about that? What do you think about the popularity of these cars? Have you all noticed all the movies that they're in? What is it? Ozark. Yeah, so I watch Ozark. Foxbody in that. But I will say this, though. Why is it that they always pick the crappiest looking Foxbodies to put in these damn movies? In these series and stuff? What was the one with The Departed? That was a clean Foxbody in that movie. But I'm waiting for the Foxbody to be the hero car. Meaning, so I love the movie Cobra with Sylvester Stallone and the old Mercury. I love that. When is one of these cars going to be like Eleanor, if you will, right? They fix it up, they make it really nice, and it is the hero car. 6 months, time flies when you're having fun. Yep, absolutely it does. Lethal Weapon. Yeah, I don't like Camaros. I like Camaros, I really do. My daughter puts them on the computer. That's cool. Just saw it on Ozark. Yeah, Vanilla Ice. Well, Vanilla Ice was like, those cars were actively popular at the time, so I could see that. But yes, Vanilla Ice did kind of put those cars on the map. Basic Instinct. I'd rather it be the new 69 Mustang. Yeah, but you know, like the 69 Camaro was always a term that everybody used. You know, it was a 69 Camaro, 69 Camaro, so whatever. So, but yeah, I agree. Let's see, is that red, gray dash in that car? Yeah, it's red interior in this car. Jonathan Humphrey, appreciate your hard work and your support you give. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. All hero cars seem to be destroyed as part of the plot. Yeah, I know, right? But I would think, though, at some point you're going to see a really nice Foxbody, like something fixed up, like they did with Eleanor. I would love to see that. As popular as these cars are, it's got to be coming. It's got to be coming. I think it's killer. Yeah, absolutely. They destroyed a ton of 4i Mustangs. Yeah, it's coming soon. Foxbodies to the front. I have to agree with that. I think Foxbodies are going to be to the front. You're going to see a resurgence of a lot of older cars, I do believe. And the Camaros, you know, they'll come around. I love IROC. Love them. You want to talk about a crappy built car, though? The Camaros, those 3rd gen Camaros, or whatever. What body is that? Is it an F? No, it's not an F body. What's the damn body style of those cars? But the 3rd gens are horrible. The doors are so heavy on those cars that they just created havoc. But I do like them, though. I really do. I'd love to have a really, really, really nice IROC. What's my wife talking about? Jerry the Pack was only put together for the giveaway, but that's a good idea, so I'll throw in some bundle packs on the site. Yeah, that's a good idea. So we might do like a little bundle pack giveaway on the site. And guys, we will have some more merch coming up here pretty soon. We got some hats that are almost ready to go. We're going to do another shirt run, things like that, but it's coming. They're waiting on your fastback to get ready. Arnold drove one on 2 wheels and twins. Yeah, that's true. There was one on Cannonball Run. There was a white GT, I think it was, on Cannonball Run. Love red interior. Red interior is the new black. That's what we should be talking about. That video is coming. We're going to talk about it. All y'all that hate on the red interior, y'all crazy. I'm telling you, you cannot find red interior parts right now. I don't know what I'm going to do whenever it's time to buy new seats. Or, like, my passenger seat is perfect in this car, but the driver's seat is pretty rough. You can't find them, right? So supply and demand. Red interior, I'm not going to say that red interior cars will be worth more money, but man, everybody threw the red interior parts away, like literally tossed them out by the road. Nobody wanted it. Well, now people are wanting to restore these cars. They're getting what they can get, so if it's got a red interior, you're kind of screwed. You can't really find anything. Anyone seen 30 minutes or less? Yes, so the one in 30 minutes or less was pretty cool. I love the fastback. Thank you so much, Ford Tech. My 90 GT is black with red interior. Ooh, I love black with red interior, or white with red interior is nasty. Well, red with red interior is nasty as well. It's my favorite red interior. I love it, man. I love some red interior. Y'all crazy. All right, we're back. So I'm telling you, red interior is where it's going to be. Mark my words. Yeah, silver with red is awesome. I saw Frozen come up on there, and I'm thinking, why is somebody making a reference to the movie Frozen? But we're back now, so we're good. Porno red, man. He looks like a gangster Frozen that pose. Yeah, Goonies. There was one. There was a 4i in Goonies. Sure was. Emerald green or white. Ooh, yeah. Let's see. See, I can't take the red. Like, I love it, man. I love that red interior. I feel right at home. I don't like black interior. I would prefer to not have a black interior car. I don't like it. I like gray interior. I don't like titanium. I can tell you that. I like the smoke gray. I mean, titanium's all right if I gotta have it, but the Retro Fox has black interior, and I don't know, it's okay, but it's just not my favorite. I prefer gray or red. What do I recommend for exhaust shorty headers? The BBK headers are what I run most of the time because they're pretty cheap, so whatever. There again, whatever you can get your hands on. If you're wanting to spend the money on some ceramic coated stuff, you're going to pay for it, so just get the good stuff. But if you're just wanting to put headers on your car and you're not worried about it, you know, them eventually getting some surface rust and things like that, just put on whatever. I've had good luck with all of them, to be honest with you. The only thing I will tell you guys is with some of these headers, and I may go there and grab one to show you, some of these headers are not perfectly oval or circular. They get dented up, I guess, from the factory or thrown or whatever in the process of making them, and the ball on the end of the header gets kind of oblong, and it won't seal up in your H-pipe or in your pipes. So let me go over here and try to grab one of those real quick, because that is definitely something. Who said sorry, beat red interior? I'm sorry for you guys. I'm sorry for all of y'all that don't like red interior. I do. I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you all. I'll be right back. Hey, Andrew, you're right. Red interior sucks, man. Y'all don't buy the red interior stuff. Just give it all to me, okay? I'll take it. All right, so right here on your headers. Now, none of these are going to be perfectly round, but pay attention. If you're having trouble with your H-pipe sealing up, or I say H-pipe, with your exhaust sealing up, check right here. And what you can do is take something like a jack handle, something that's pretty big and robust. You can put it in there. You can actually pull down and get this straightened back out. I've had to do that on 2 sets of headers because they just will not seal up sometimes. I guess maybe from the factory, you know, these things take a lick like that and they kind of bend up. So there you go. There's my tip. Now I'm all dirty, just that quick. Red interior is gay. You're gay if you don't like red interior. How about that? You kiss boys if you don't like red interior. I like my gray. I'm glad everybody likes your gray. I'm glad you like your black. That's cool. I like my red interior. I wish I had more of it. I wish the red car had red interior. Yeah, Keith, you know, you look, man, that 65 y'all got is beautiful with the red interior. H-pipe or X-pipe? I prefer an H-pipe on a Foxbody with Flowmasters. If you're going to be running a straight through style muffler, go with an X-pipe. That's my opinion. There you go. H-pipe with chambered mufflers, X-pipe with straight through. So, red interior is not gay. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to get some red seats for my, man, I'd love some nice like leather red seats for this thing. You kiss boys, that's the best. That's it's not mine, that's Andrew's, that's his thing. He says it all the time, and it is just the funniest thing ever. So I kind of stole that from Andrew. All right, so gray is common, maybe in a Cobra. Yeah, so gray is pretty common in the Cobras. I love the gray interior, really do. Fast forwards, Bradenton, Florida soon. Yeah, that's true. Young cats don't like the red. Once you mature, red is rad. There you go, Slow Fox. Absolutely, man. I agree with you. It does, like the red interior has to grow on you, but when it does, now a ratty-ass red interior is no fun at all. Like, it is horrible looking. But a nice red interior that's been taken care of and it's not all faded out, man, it's just something to behold. A white Fox with beautiful bright red interior. When you roll those windows down, guys, there is just not much else in the world that is sexier than that. Sorry. Now, this red interior in this car is not, you know, anything to really look at, but I mean, it's filthy right now and it needs to be, you know, needs to be touched up. Man, the titanium looks good when it's fresh. The problem with titanium is it gets like a rose color to it. It's got like a pinkish gray as it ages, but blue interior. I actually like blue interior. I wish they'd made blue tweed seats. Like if they did that, that would have been cool. As far as I know, they never did blue tweed. Yeah, white with red, man. That's where it's at. Absolutely. Ooh, white T-top with red interior. Oh my Lord, that is awesome. I've been looking for a complete tan interior. Oh my God, man. So, you know, if you don't mind dyeing your interior, you can pretty much get your tan interior complete. Like you can order the carpet and you can like dye everything else. The problem is the seats, and those things are hard to come by. Very hard to come by. Do you have some 80 to 82 Capris in your area, hometown? Yeah, well, I've got a few. There's a couple guys that I know that's got some. They don't really drive them, but they have them put up. Yeah, blue was in the GSP cars. I like the white interior, but red is my favorite. See, guys, pay attention. It's not just me that likes the red interior. I'm telling you, this stuff's making a comeback. Okay, so Treetop Tom says, I guess you're wanting to say Presidio, I think it's Presidio gray, whatever. Yes, that is the gray that I recommend for your interior. Be careful with that though, because it's not going to match. I think it matches smoke gray, and it doesn't match titanium. I mean, you could buy a can of it and test it on something, but that to me has been the closest so far. And that idea actually came from a buddy of mine, Seth, with the red Cobra. Presidio, yep, that's it. Are they willing to part with the body without costing me a mint? Sorry, I guess that's a side conversation. Will long tube headers give more clearance for spark plugs on my GT40 heads? I don't know on that. I know they make some headers though that'll give you a little bit more clearance. Plus you can run the little short plugs. The GT40 P heads, just know if you're going to get P heads that there's some complications that go along with that. But they do make the little, which I personally would never run those, but the Excel little short spark plugs, and I think there are headers out there made for those. You guys give him some insight on that. Black interior with other color highlights. Yeah, you can't beat that. Oh man, who loves some nice Recaro seats? The old 4i Recaro seats. Man, there's I mentioned this before, I think in a live stream. There's a guy on Facebook or Instagram, I think it's Facebook, that does Recaro seats. Well, obviously they're probably not real Recaros, because you can buy a set of them for like $800 or $900, and there's no way that those are actual Recaros. But I personally don't care. They look amazing, and I thought about going with red Recaros, like the old style, almost with like the houndstooth or something, you know, in the center. Probably not with a red interior, but something along those lines for this car. And like I said, there's a guy on Facebook that does it. Let's see, SVE or SR Performance radiator only because they're really made by Mishimoto. Okay, I did not know that. 90-degree boots, there you go. So 90-degree boots will help. I'm not a fan of the XL plugs. I'm not either. I mean, they work. 4i Recaros were amazing. They absolutely were. Let's see. I have a set of old Recaros coming soon. Hey, where'd you get those from? The Real Foxbody Addicts. Did you get them from that guy? Hey, support the channel. Hit that like button, fellas. Thank you so much, Andrew. I appreciate it. You guys go check out Handling Motorsports. We work with Handling a lot here. Great guys. I'm telling you, you guys will love Andrew. Pick the phone up, give him a call. Anything that you need, they got a bunch of stuff over there. Transmission stuff, they're the guys. And they're just great people to work with. The problem is getting the plugs in. What a headache. Yeah, that's true. The plugs on that 65 were a nightmare as well. Stock MAF with 70mm throttle body, gonna work fine. I bought a supposed calibrated 70mm MAF for the 19-pound injectors. Is that even possible? 70 millimeter throttle body is going to work fine with supposedly calibrated 70 millimeter. Yeah, should. You'd be surprised. This car, the mass air meter on this car is not even calibrated for 24-pound injectors. It's just a stock mass air meter. And you'd be surprised at how good it actually runs. I had to do what I had to do, so I just slapped one on it. It runs pretty good, so, you know, I think you'd really be surprised. That we'll throw AFR off and things like that a little bit, but it'll actually run pretty good. Bread box life, yeah, that's right. So, I'll show you guys a little bit on, let me see, the 65. These are some of the parts that come out of the project car today. So I'm starting to put some of the front end together on the 65. So we're getting there. So here, like this is what's coming up on the channel. So I'll go ahead and let you guys know. We're going to be doing basically all the front end parts, the bumper, all the brackets, new rear, new front valence. Now this one is not. There's nothing wrong with that, but we're going to do it with a different style there. We're going to put the cowl on the car. Straighten out the fenders and everything else and start welding up everything in the back. So that's what's coming up on the channel. And also we will be working on that. Look, here's my point. Here's my point right now. You guys look at this car. What stands out? What do you see? A red interior. Now imagine this car was white. Those seats were in pristine condition. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That's money. That's money. But anyway, that's what's coming up pretty much on the channel next. We're going to get this car buttoned up. We're going to put all the stuff that needs to be put on it, like our door handles, finish putting our doors together, all the bumpers, all of that stuff, and then we're going to pull the car back apart to get ready to do body work and paint. We just need to make sure that everything's going to work on it. And by the way, I did put some flow masters on the car. I guess I could go ahead and start the 65 up. Well, battery's not in it, so I guess I'll wait. But I did put flow masters on the car, the ones that came off the Retro Fox, and it sounds so much better. So I've seen a lot of comments about the teardrop hood that we have out there at the land. That teardrop hood is, guys, it's shot, okay? I don't feel like putting the work into it to get it back nice. But I do love a teardrop hood, by the way. I really, really do. And I think you can still find them. So we may actually do that with the 65. So black with red interior, yeah. Mom says silver. She loves two-tone GTs. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. What color are you gonna paint the 65? So I was talking with my dad about it, and I'm thinking we're gonna go like a really, really, really dark charcoal gray. Dark. To the point where at night, if it's not in the lights, it's going to be black. You're going to think it's black. When the lights hit it, it's going to have pearl in it, and it's going to shift to more of a like metal, like almost liquid metal silver, charcoalish silver somewhere in there. Mercedes has a color that I really like, but we'll see. But probably a dark metallic gray, because the car needs to stay the gray ghost. But then again, I don't know, me and my dad will talk, and we may come up with some other color just completely off the wall. Just bring on spring. Eleanor gray would be cool. Yeah, that pepper gray, I probably won't do that. Nardo, no, not into that. We'll do a dark metallic pearl gray, if we do a gray. Or we could do silver. I mean, because silver is really, you can still say gray ghost. You know, if it's silver, that would work. But I think we're looking at the grays right now. Guys, look. All right, so I'll go ahead and talk about this. I don't know why everybody likes all these new non-metallic battleship colors and the Nardo and the Leadfoot. We used to make fun of those colors back in the day, because it was like it's like primer with clear coat on it. So we always joked about doing stuff like that back in the day. We're like, you know, you could just take primer and clear coat it, you know, and you could have, because like don't get me wrong, it looks good on some cars, and we always joked about doing it. And I'll be damned if that's not like the new thing. It looks pretty good, but now It's pretty much everywhere. When it starts coming on stock cars from the factory, I don't know. Granted, I'm talking about doing a charcoal that's on something, but you know, I'm talking about something that you don't see every day. Man, around here you see those colors all the time. Now, Toyota's got some. I think, isn't it Toyota? It's got like pastel colors. Now, some of that is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's like really stepping out there on the ledge with those colors. Some of that stuff is really neat. I think that blue, like a pastel, like purplish blue. You guys know what I'm talking about? Isn't it Toyota that does that? Wait till you see the 67 in Porsche. Yeah, well, and Keith, you know, like they did that with his dad's car, and it looks good. It's just, there again, like I can't do, so you guys don't, I don't know if you know, but my brother-in-law and my sister, they have a 65 Mustang. It's white, it's got red interior. That's like my favorite combination. Well, I'm not gonna do that because they have it. Well, his dad's car is like the Nardo gray or leadfoot gray or something like that. It's beautiful, but I can't do that. I've got to do something different, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we come up with. Probably a dark charcoal, like darker than my truck for sure. Mystic Chrome, yeah. I like the primer colors. I love primer colors. If I was gonna do it, I would just prime it and sand it down and put a satin clear on it. That'd be pretty cool. Always want an emerald green Fox, lime green. All right, we got one more giveaway to do, guys. Y'all ready? Let's do it. 147 people in the house. Let's do this. Yeah, good choice on the dark gray. I hope so, Keith. We'll see. We'll see if Papa T, you know, hangs in there with me on this. Yeah, you can't do it if your family has it. Yeah, exactly. It's red interior though. I might do that. We might do red interior. I don't know. I like turtles. Well, I like beavers. All right, let's go right ahead. Hashtag LMR once again. Hashtag LMR. Let's go ahead and do it. We got one more gift card to give away. One more. I had to check just to make sure. Hashtag LMR, let's get it. I picked up a 65 clone car. So Ford Tech Life, what kind of clone? Like a GT350? All right, give you guys a few more seconds and we'll go ahead and pick a winner tonight. Get you guys over here where you can see. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. Let me get up to the top. Go ahead and scroll. All right, here we go. It is Hop MacGyver. H-O-P MacGyver. Congratulations. You are the winner of a $150 gift card from LMR. You got the big one. So $150 gift card courtesy of LMR. You just won it. Email me tonight at brutalvlogs@gmail.com. Go ahead, email me, and I'll get you that information. You can use that tonight, okay? So remember, guys, anybody that won tonight, email me. I will send you the numbers on the card, and you can order tonight. You can also add money in with that if you'd like. So if you want to buy something that's more expensive, go ahead and handle your business. There we go. All right, I hope my wife is jotting all this down, who won what. I'm sure she is. Frozen again. All right, we're back. All right, guys. Well, look, that's it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. My phone is about to die once again. I always wait till the last minute. Blue Oval Media in the house. What's going on, man? Glad to have you here. What's your take on an 84, 86 SVO? Get one. If you can get one, get one. Because the prices of those things at some point are probably going to go through the roof. I really like those cars a lot. I say get one. I love them. That's my personal opinion. I know she's on it, Nikki. I know she is. Yes, guys. Everybody say what's up to Blue Oval Media. He is in the house. He stepped in for a little while to check us out. But, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up, or else my phone is going to completely die, and we're going to freeze up permanently. Let's see. This was fun. Didn't even know. Yeah, it was a huge giveaway. Yeah, I like to sneak the giveaways in. I don't plan things out like that. But, hey, remember, guys, Foxbodies, they're not only making a comeback, they're getting bigger and better. I promise you, these cars, if you got one, just go ahead and hold on to it, guys. Don't try to sell it to make money or anything like that, because I don't think you've seen the real money yet with these cars. It's coming. If you're looking for a Foxbody, probably go ahead and get one soon if you can. And always remember, guys, search around in the forums, search around in your local newspaper, all this type stuff, right? Ride around and look. That's where you're going to get your deals from. If you're trying to buy off the Facebook groups, good luck. People ask arm and a leg for these things, but there are still cars out there that have the old school pricing attached to them. You can still get a decent Foxbody for $3,500. Good luck. You and everybody else is looking for the same thing, though. All right, look, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. I'll catch you guys in the next video tomorrow about an old project car. And I'll go ahead and tell you guys we drove it. Yeah, see how that ends up. All right. Thank you, guys.